Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we spent a good chunk of time working on an nitrogen facility, and getting that all set up quite nicely, so that's now just in the background, starting to fill itself up with some bottles so that it can store and produce the nitrogen for us. Now, today we are going to actually start looking at something else, because I originally wanted to spend today doing a bit of decorating, because you guys have said you'd be happy to see my thoughts on that, and I really wanted to get that done. However, I was looking at the plastic production that we've got, and we are out at the hub, and we don't really have any spare here. So we are going to start trying to up our plastic production. So that is what we're going to be cracking on with today. So we're going to be getting that done by starting to make rubber. Because how else do you start making plastic? You start by making rubber. Now, for me, this is about an hour ago. For you, it's probably, considering this is one of the last one I'm recording, it's probably been a good few days for you guys from where I explained the plan with this. So the plan, to avoid any wastage, is to make rubber, take the heavy oil residue from the rubber production to make fuel, and then we'll mix the rubber and the fuel to make recycled plastic, so that then we have no wastage coming through at all. So that's what I want to get done. So we are just going to be cracking on with this, because like I say, I want to get the plastic situation sorted, because I don't feel we are making enough. So yeah, we're just going to be rattling through this. I haven't done the maths since last time at all, so this is going to be a little bit from memory. All right, how much did you need coming in? You only need 30, so you are fine with a regular pipe. Right, let's get all of that fed. No, fed in. Thank you. Right, okay. Now, coming out the other end, we're going to have 20 rubber a minute. So we're going to have 20 times 15. So that's 300 rubber. So we'll be all right with that. And we'll have 300 heavy oil residue. Just need to grab some power so I can actually fly. I've done underfloor power for all these guys, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Okay. Go me. Can I grab your... Where's the node? Oh wow, I really tucked that away. Like really, really tucked that one away. To the point where I'm probably going to leave that open for the moment, because we might use that for the same situation over here. So, for this, we're going to have the rubber coming out. So we're going to be... Ooh, having this come out. And a Mark 1 belt will be fine for this. Cool. Okay. And then we're going to want mergers. Out of iron plates. Oh, for God's sakes. It feels like it's going to be one of those days, doesn't it? Okay. Alright. Let's go grab a load of iron plates. And see, I will meet you guys back here in a couple of moments. Okay, I'm over here getting the iron plates. Then we've got a train with its bum stuck out again, which is blocking the junction. So, that's happened because you can't pull forward, because you are unable to move onto said junction. But you know, at this point you're fine. So where are you trying to get to? You're trying to get to Amsterdam. Fine. Let's turn off the self-driving, because you'll actually be fine. There we go. And that should then clear everything else up. He says, why are you not able to just go left? I don't see a train up there blocking it for you. Right, that's going to free that one up. Oh, you weren't the right one. Okay. Alright. Where's this one off to? Explosive imports. Coal exports. Okay. So you're going in the same direction. So what I'm thinking I actually do is try and cut this and put a couple of block signals like halfway out. You're going to tell me you can't do it again, can you? Right, okay. Let's just get you past that then. Because that's what it is. It's when these guys get their tails stuck out. But it won't let me take that out while he's still on there. Right, okay. Let's cut that. And then if we put you like here, and then continue that join back on. Now we put a block signal there. Cut that. Put you halfway there. And then the rest of the way there. And then a block signal like that. Right. Hopefully that'll fix it in case there's any with their bums poking out again. Because that's all it is. It's just that little bit there. When it's hanging there, it's basically saying it's still in the junction and using these lines. And it's like, well, it's kind of not anymore. It doesn't need that. So we'll see how that works. And I hope that'll fix it. He says, right, okay, back to getting the iron plates. That was the whole point of me coming over here. So we will get those and I will meet you guys back over at the power plant. Right, okay, here we are, we're back. And then, yeah, we are putting these mergers back on. There we go, lovely. Okay. And then for the heavy oil residue, let's pop it like there. actually, do I need to worry about that? Let's just grab another one of these. Right, so let's have a look. If I want to make residual fuel, okay, so I need 3. Because these are going to make 20 a minute. Okay. So, if we take that down and we just go like this, and we just grab every third one, right, okay. Lack of power is annoying me. Yes, I know there are fly mods. I am well aware there are fly mods. Right, okay. And then, yeah. So, let's have a look. So, we're going to have 300 rubber coming out. How much fuel are we going to have? That's 40 times 5. So, I have 200 rubber, 200 fuel coming out. So, then when we do that, that's not going to quite be enough. So, 200 divided by 30, was it? So, 6.667. So, we'll have 60 times 6. Oh, hang on. 60 times 6666666. Oh. Times 6.666. So that's 400. So we're going to get 400 plastic out and still have some rubber left over. Which, to my mind, is good. I mean, if we could ship more fuel over here, but I'm kind of okay with this. 1, 2. Because that's an extra 400 plastic we didn't have. You get a little bit of extra rubber, which, alright, we don't really need. But, it could be nice to have at some point. No, that's one too far over. 2, yeah, so it needs to go here. Yeah. So this will give us double the plastic. I mean, it's going to cost us a lot in power. There's no two ways around that. Because we're using a ton more refineries than we would otherwise. Right, and then you're going to go there, and then there, and then there, and then you're going to come around here. Okay. So now we need to grab 5 refineries. Let's try and expand the floor out a bit more. I'm worried about space. Right, so you are going to go there like that. Like that. And oh, that's because I've got that power pole in the way, isn't it? Yeah, I expected to drop that. Right. And then you're going to go. There we go. There like that. Okay. So then you guys just get plumbed in like that. There we go. So you are going to be making residual fuel. So you're going to make 40 fuel a minute. Okay. And then our final step is this. So this needs 30 fuel a minute. Okay. So how do we do that neatly? Because we've got 40 each coming out. So three would make 120. We'd then need to split that 4 ways, which would be a pain. 2 would be 80. 80 into 60 doesn't go either. But that is, yeah, because we've got, oh, that was it, wasn't it? We've got the 40 times 5, which gives us 200. But we have 200 divided by, it's not 40, is it? It was 30. 6.66667. Yeah, I think this time I am just going to have to manifold that fuel because I don't think I'm going to have a tidy way of doing this. So, let's grab power. Okay, alright then. So, let's, yeah, do this. Right, there we go. And you're going to go in here. Like so. Okay. Fine. So then we need 7 more refineries. I'm not going to have room. I'm going to run into those plants. And I don't think I can blow those ones up. He says. No, can't. Okay. So. How am I going to fit 7 more refineries? I mean, down here feels like an answer. Because I could go over in this direction. Clear a few of these out. Yeah, because then I've got the rubber coming along here. And then, yeah, okay, so grab that concrete blueprint because I'm going to need some space. I'm not going to have enough, am I? Not enough concrete. Right. Can I fit 7 refineries in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Also too close. So we need to go a bit further out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll fit them if I can get the concrete, which, you know, I can grab from here. Because I don't think that platform's needed anymore. Blueprints, concrete floor. Okay, and then that was 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. And then you guys are going to be making the recycled plastic. Yep. Rubber, fuel. Okay. So, you only need 30 a minute, which means I can use conveyor 1s to feed you. Okay. And then you're making 300, aren't you? What belt does 300? That's going to have to be a tier 4 belt. Ooh. No. Bad belt work. Right, so the plan for this is I will basically go over all the logic and the logistics in this episode. But the actual running power to all these guys, I'll do that off camera, because you've seen how I run the underfloor power for refineries before. So I'm not going to make you guys watch all of that again. But I will wait until next episode, because this isn't all going to get done today. But I'll wait till next episode to actually flip the switch, which will be good for you, I think. Right, so we need a splitter. I'm going to make it a smart splitter, like that. And then no, not the power line, belt. You're going to come around like that. And for now, I'm going to put a merger here. And I'm going to put that there. And the right is going to be overflow. Those are both going to be any. Then yeah, we'll run a tier 2 over like that, just to stop any backup, because I don't think we actually have a need for the rubber at the moment. That's the bit with it, right? And then we want splitters. Come on. Right, running along like this. Oh, there we go. And then you're going to go in there. So we're just going to manifold all this out. Okay. And then again, I kind of want to be a bit higher up so I can see just that alignment there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Like that and like that. Cool. Right. Now we can pipe all this in. Which goes... I have to admit, this has gone much easier than I thought it would. I mean, it's used an absolute ton of refineries, but there'll be no wastage from this, which will be good. You're going in there. You're going in there. Now this... we'll do that with, so it will stay nice and right angled. Okay, so that should be all of that. Then it's just going to be a case of, I need some power around this side. Then it's just going to be a case of dealing with the output, which is just going to be the plastic. So from here, we can get our mergers. Come on. Hope that's lined up. There we go. Just do that so I can check. Yep. Cool. Right, and they're going to be putting out, there we go, recycled plastic, 60 a minute. And then, yeah, I'm just going to, I know Mark 5 belts are way too much, but I'm just going to throw that out at the moment. And then we've got to try and feed it all in here. So if we bring it down this way, like this, we can put you in there. We can then put a splitter here. And have a Mark 5 lift like that. And are you gonna do that nicely without clipping? I mean, it's spaghetti, but what that will do is then that will take however much we're making here and split it evenly between those two bits before we've got our containers. And the reason for that is I want them to fill into the containers, because then that's our buffer, and then everything else is already pre-split and worked out. So that should do it. It is now just going to be a case of wiring these bad boys together and putting them actually in. Which, like I say, I'll do off camera to save you guys having to watch that. But I will save the final power. I'll wire them all up, but I won't actually do, although I have just realised we need to sort out the oil. We haven't done this. Now, there was one bit. One of the patrons actually sent me today, when I'm recording this. Is it the wall? Yeah, it's the wall. Okay. And I've got to try and remember what he effectively said we do. So I think it was like that. Okay. And then, because that's not going to hook in. But it was then like, have a sacrificial one next to it. And then we'll run that down to the same kind of deal. Like that. And I'm sure it was then a case of that will then snap. That's trying to snap all over the shop. But it's not trying to snap there. But I know if I put it there, that one will snap there. But it's a case of getting this one lined up. Because that's trying to line up over there. Which isn't actually where it is. Oh, that one is though. Okay, so that snapped. That one didn't. Okay, so one of them did. I don't get it. I don't get what that's doing. It was very, very neat. Very neat how he did it. Oh no, the trains have gone again. Ugh. Okay, well that's going to become a more urgent problem because that shuts everything down. So I'm going to go figure out what's going on with those trains. And yeah, I'm not going to make you sit and watch that while I try and unplug that again. But as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very appreciated. And please don't forget that as patrons, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep so that you can explore those worlds at your leisure. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today and dealing with all the train nonsense for this week. And I will catch you all next time.